Hi, I'm Wilson. Have you ever been punched in the face? Well, believe it, me getting punched in the face holds the key to you achieving flow on command. Have you ever wondered how extreme sports competitors, 50-foot wave surfers, even mountain climbers defy great odds of death every time they practice? They use this secret. When they do get injured, this secret makes their body say, "I'm not going to lose no matter what," performing like the injury never happened. The U.S. Navy SEALs apply this secret to train elite snipers 300 to 500% faster than just 10 years ago today. Actually, every legendary athlete, Olympian, championship ring bearer, they've all mastered this secret to become number one. This secret may be the difference between the 1 in a million who make it and the countless others who end up wasting their lives away wondering, what do they have that I don't? All the extraordinary athletes in the world have mastered this secret, whether they're aware of it or not. And it isn't that hard or time-consuming, yet it's never been revealed to the public until now. In this short documentary, you'll also discover why you must avoid this one common habit if you want to perform in the zone night after night like you're superhuman. A superior yet little-known pre-performance ritual of getting in flow without tedious preparation or studying theory. The number one killer when it comes to flow, and why you must avoid this at all costs. Note, this is a mistake even pros make, and it will ruin your chances for success. This documentary won't be free much longer. It essentially gives away the proven techniques I make my living teaching to professional athletes. So watch this right now while you can. Perhaps you believe you've tried everything to achieve flow on command. I know, I did it one time myself. Then, out of nowhere, you stumble upon something totally new. Something that causes everything to click. That's what you're about to experience today, so by all means, keep watching. I'm about to reveal an approach to achieving flow that's totally unique, surprisingly simple, and works for anyone at any age. Picture in your mind how much better your life will be once you finally discover the secrets of transforming yourself into flow whenever you perform. And like you're superhuman, you push the human potential beyond what others believe possible. While your competitors are discouraged by the new standards you've just set, you have the confidence to do it again and are driven to push the boundaries even further out of their reach, becoming the star you're meant to be. First, however, I'm going to share a rather embarrassing story with you. You'll see why I was reluctant to even include this story in about a minute, so stay with me. Deal? Before we begin, let me assure you I wasn't always this go-to guy when it comes to superhuman performance. In fact, I was anything but. Thinking back, it was September 2006. I was now 5 years into my professional fighting career, and at best case, my window of opportunity to be a champ was closing fast. I was feeling the pressure from my parents to get a real job. I wanted them to be proud of me. Yet martial arts was my heart and soul since I was 7 years old. I was now an instructor holding advanced belts in 5 different arts. I really needed to win this fight. Losing, I would barely make enough money to pay my trainers and nutritionist who depended on me. Then there was my rent and living expenses. The fear my opponent was training harder than me pushed me to my limits every training session. The stress I put on myself before the fight was insane. Nothing new for me, though, except for I had a new girlfriend who wasn't exactly pro-violence. I was excited. I convinced her to come and watch. It was a surreal feeling those last minutes before the fight in the locker room. As I was doing my usual warm-up, my fear filtered the wall of noise from the hundreds of screaming voices. Finally, the moment of truth. The tension rose as the ring judge moved forward, the crowd went wild, and the bell rang. Suddenly, all I could hear was my breathing magnified by the pounding of my own heart. I looked into my opponent's eyes. I could smell the rage inside him. The smells a body emits as it senses danger. His pupils were dilated like those of a bull about to charge. I knew my skills were superior to my opponent's. I was confident and ready. Now, the part you're about to hear is pretty bad in places, but this was the experience that led me from working and fighting on the side to Britain MMA champion. And I think you want that kind of result in your sport, too. Despite knowing this, I guess I didn't feel it deep enough, as I needed to experience one really embarrassing, horrific event to really get me on the path to attaining flow on command. His first punch hit my body and reverberated through my organs. The pain was incredible, but the pain brought my senses back, and within a split moment, the fight broke out into a war. Move, move, don't stay there. I heard my corner yelling, then out of nowhere I got cracked right on my head with a ferocious kick. I was in big trouble. My ears were ringing, my legs went rubbery. Before I knew it, I was lying on my back fighting to survive. And his punches flurried into my face with bad intent. By instinct alone, I secured an arm bar and put all my drive into it. I just didn't have the strength to finish it. At that moment, I felt doubt creep into my mind. And as I heard the 10-second reminder, my opponent struggled out, putting me into a simple anaconda-like choke. Have you ever had that feeling like there's no way out? That panicky, oh no, what am I going to do? Well, that was the last feeling I had as I let my whole team down. That and the irritation of my girlfriend's scream as my opponent squeezed the consciousness right out of me. Next, I remember the distinct sting of smelling salts on my raw, broken nose, like you saw in the picture at the start of this video, and the ring doctor waking me on the bloodied floor ring. I was too beat up to even stand as my opponent's hand was raised in victory. As he basted in the glory of victory, I had a much different destiny. A cold, stiff stretcher. Destination, the nearest hospital emergency room. I couldn't believe I was in shock the whole trip. I couldn't stop the thoughts from racing through my mind. How will I pay my rent? Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe everybody was right. I've got my head in the clouds. Who am I to think I'm good enough? What'll everybody think? And that triggered a much worse problem than the bruises and cuts. Self-doubt, which led me to second-guess myself for a long time. My first moment alone, I broke down uncontrollably into tears. I made a vow to myself. I will never, ever act or feel this way again, and will solve this mental block holding me from achieving my dreams or die trying. I promised myself I'd spend 24 hours a day, no matter what, conquering the failure I felt and fear my dreams were done. And thanks to that turning point, I uncovered the secret, and it's one that works for just about anyone. And works every time. And today I'm going to reveal it to you. Just keep watching. Remember, despite my success today, I'm really no different than you. I just got lucky, and through some hard trials, I developed a rock-solid blueprint. This is a system that allows people just like us, real everyday men and women, to have extreme and total confidence and the ability to overcome any obstacle that until now may have been standing in your way. This is the system I've used to reap the rewards of my inner hunger to be the best. In my case, attain the British MMA Championship belt twice. And it's the same exact system I'll be sharing with you today, so you can finally experience results like these for yourself. I'll share all the specifics with you in just a moment. First, I need to let you in on what your real problem is today. This is the hidden foe, the real villain behind why you are coming up short. And why living life sometimes like a zombie is not your fault. The real problem is the fact that you've been programmed to fail for years, and these lies are keeping you from achieving flow on command. You may have heard or perhaps even believed at one point that flow is an elusive state, only achieved in life or death-like situations. Yet, that's just nowhere near the truth. If you are one of the millions that have fell victim to this lie, then you need to decide now to accept the truth. Because if you don't, you may never attain your dreams. You may end up suffering with pessimism and extreme anxiety. And you may even develop depression and self-hatred, thinking you're a failure in life. And this is not what I desire for you. And this is the reason your struggles with attaining flow on command is not your fault. If you really feel a need to lay blame, don't lay it on yourself. Blame the media. The media has been preying on a trusting public for years, and you fell victim to their lies so they can make a profit. All that misinformation spread by the media is enough to confuse the smartest person alive, and it confused me for years. There is too many cases of media lies and how these lies inhibit you from achieving flow. But in general, the confusion and bias to certain races, genders, and beliefs in the media is frustrating. Listening and getting involved in these kind of distractions can really take you out of your game. The truth is that you should never believe the media. Their bias and misrepresentation of the truth will really put the odds against you of ever achieving flow on command. If you fall for this deception, you may end up wasting a lot of time while questioning your own potential. Now that you know the problem, that achieving your personal destiny has been held back for years due to these lies, let's dive into the 3 tips I have for you today. These are the exact same tips and tactics that countless thousands of professional athletes have used to see massive success under extreme pressure. The success you desire and deserve. And by far the most important tip is my SuperHuman Code. I'll go into specifics of the SuperHuman Code in just a second, so by all means keep watching. To begin, avoid at all costs following training programs. Most people believe following a program is actually a good thing. However, this isn't true. It's only good to do if you are a beginner or have little experience. If you don't avoid this, you will limit your chances of achieving the flow state. Think of it this way. No one before Roger Bannister ran a sub-4-minute mile, as experts said it was humanly impossible. Then, after Bannister did it, 24 others did it within a year. Although Bannister and 3 others were working to break this record that year, Bannister's own recollection of the day revealed an interesting detail. Bannister went against what he had practiced all his career that race and followed a rather illogical voice in his head. "Relax," the voice said. If the speed was wrong, it was too late to do anything about it, so why worry? Instead of slowing down and following the plan, Bannister relaxed and followed his gut, running the first sub-4-minute mile. You don't have to avoid programs completely, so don't worry. Just do not over-challenge yourself, as too much challenge takes one out of the flow. Being under-challenged also results in boredom, not flow. Instead of following a program, one needs to train to induce flow for best results. Just picture it. You'll have supreme confidence in your ability to perform your best, appearing superhuman to others as you set new standards by breaking the rules. The benefits of this simple tip continue to astound me and the thousands I've given it to. Listen to this next tip. Would it surprise you to discover you must actually enjoy what you are doing to develop the mind-body integration critical for flow? If you have ever forced yourself to run on a treadmill, then stop right now. Unless you love running on a treadmill like I love mountain biking. Forcing yourself to do exercise you dread creates a disconnection to your body. Do you recall how you felt bored counting the seconds, even watching awful shows on the television to pass the time? Is it like mental torture to yourself to do your cardio? This disconnection is one of the worst blocks to achieving the flow state, especially on command. So instead of forcing yourself to do exercise, which you hate, creating a disconnection from your body, choose activities you love, which give the same result. So instead of 30 minutes of cardio, go mountain biking or hiking or even kayaking. Any activity you love to do will not only be much more enjoyable, increasing the odds you meet the goals of your activity. It builds the mind-body connection, preparing you to enter flow on command. Just imagine what your life will look like when you no longer do exercise you dread, only activities you enjoy. You'll experience daily, even hourly excitement as you start to experience the power of entering the flow state on command. Not only that, you'll also develop your sport much quicker and to a greater level. It's amazing how many awesome benefits come from simply knowing you can enjoy your activities. And it gets even better. Here comes my really big, massive, crucial tip. Warning! Without using this tip, you can forget about those other tips I just shared with you. This tip is that crucial. This is the tip that will allow you to enter flow and perform your best. And get this tip puts you on success autopilot, on your way to greatness. All your worries and concerns drift away, while you're magically performing like you're superhuman. This is a taste of my patent-pending SuperHuman Code, used successfully by virtually every successful pro athlete, even if they don't even know it. Here's how it works. You learn to put yourself in the flow through the awareness of your feelings, combined with specific thoughts, postures, and controlled breathing. You want to model yourself after the proven qualities of the greatest champions performing in flow. You do this the same way great champions do. By performing a mental exercise, modeling yourself into the flow state before any time you perform. Now, relax and close your eyes. Listen to the sound of my voice. Take a deep, relaxed breath. And as you're taking these breaths, I want you to picture a time when you were winning and in the zone. You seemed to move with effortless skill, and everything just went your way. A time when you were at the top of your game. Picture yourself at that time. Now merge into the picture and look through your own eyes as if you're experiencing it right now. Look through your eyes. What do you see? Listen to the sounds. What do you hear? Most of all, sense how you feel, as if you're experiencing it right now. Now feel the feeling in your body. Observe where the feeling is. It could be in your chest, it could be in your arms, it could be in your legs. Does it circle? If so, what direction does it go? Does it move up and down your body? Or even vibrate out like a small spark inside you? Whatever direction it takes, focus on that feeling. Whatever it is, just focus on that feeling. Remember, there are no rules. However you feel it is how you feel it, and it is right. Now, relax in that feeling for 2 to 3 breaths, and then find a way to make that feeling bigger, stronger, and feel it grow inside your body until your whole body is consumed by this feeling of greatness, by this feeling of the zone, by this feeling of the flow, by this feeling of superhuman power. Now bathe in that feeling of greatness. Give yourself 3 breaths, feeling that feeling and really cementing it into your being. Now, I want you to slowly begin to wiggle your toes, and when you're ready, open your eyes to bring yourself back into the message we're saying just now. When you practice these tips regularly and make them part of your being, you open the gates to tapping your greatness as an athlete and as a human. My system, which I'm about to cover in detail, is based upon this tip and allows you to experience entering the flow state on command. Here you are going about your day in absolute flow. Your life will surge into an entirely new level of growth and fulfillment. Everyone may be wondering, what's up with all this success? But you'll know what's up. You've uncovered the blueprint, the hidden secret behind the insane success athletes like Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather have had in the world of pro boxing. And now you have access to it, starting today. Wow, that was a lot of information. You may be feeling a tad overwhelmed at this point, and that's perfectly okay. All this really means is that you have 2 simple choices to make right now. Choice 1. Take the information I just gave you and try to go at this alone. You never know. You may put the puzzle pieces together eventually on your own, sure. It will take a lot longer, and there's no guarantee that you'll make it. Or you can take choice number 2, the savvy choice, the choice most everyone takes who's ready to reap the rewards of the SuperHuman Code. This is the quickest, fastest, and smartest way possible to elevate your mental game without overthinking, years of study, or even airy-fairy affirmations. Why risk failure and frustration trying to figure all this out by yourself when we've done the hard work for you? Why even consider starting from scratch? I've laid out your exact step-by-step blueprint already. My blueprint has a legion of raving fans because I've tested, perfected, and honed this system down to a work of art. And I guarantee it'll work for you. Here's what the vast majority decide to do. It's called the SuperHuman Code. I'm C. Wilson Melancelli, and I'd like to introduce you to the SuperHuman Code. The world's only complete system achieving the peak performance flow state to feel your best and perform your best on command. This radically simple yet effective system will work for you, even if you don't like meditating, have trouble concentrating, don't believe you can do it, or are dyslexic like me. Or even if you think you've tried everything. Warning, the SuperHuman Code is not more theory, concepts, or positive thinking stuff. You don't have to study a bunch of technique or overthink. It's not some weird soundtrack with shady science. Don't you think you've been lied to enough? Isn't it time to start choosing what's proven to work? Rather, the SuperHuman Code is the direct result of over 21 years of stuntman experience and years of digging through the trenches of professional MMA fighting to find what really works. This passionate research revealed specific patterns that the truly successful athletes do that's virtually hidden from the public. And now, starting today, their success can be your success. The success patterns I studied and successfully duplicated give you the freedom to reap the benefits of all your hard work and preparation, and consciously get in your performance flow at will, and outperform physically superior athletes while you take your game to the next level. And all of this while you quickly achieve athletic success faster than ever before possible. Now, before we go any further, I need to come clean. If you're looking for yet another shiny object or program to do all the work, you get it. More crap that doesn't work, never has worked, and never will work for you. If that's you, and I'm trusting it's not, then you need to leave this website right now. This is for men and women who are ready to stop looking for miracles and start ensuring results. In short, there are no easy answers. But the SuperHuman Code makes entering your flow state as easy as it gets. So if you're ready for the real truth behind what it takes to achieve flow on command, here's what you can expect. If you want to develop superhuman-like abilities, consciously live life-breaking new ground, and achieving above and beyond what others think possible, performing in the zone, on command, then the SuperHuman Code isn't just a solution for you, it's the only solution for you. Giuseppe Guiamari, a pro-level athlete, giant slalom skier, says, "I've taken 1.5 seconds off my best time. I'm now skiing better than I've done my whole life." Let's take a look at what's inside your membership of the SuperHuman Code. In modules 1 through 6, you'll be let in on all aspects of the SuperHuman Code and its 7 weapons. The program itself is a 4-week program. 21 exercises in total, combining breathing, movements, and thought triggering into your flow superhuman state. Each high-quality audio track is between 3 and 10 minutes long. These exercises will program you with the identical characteristics of elite world-class athletes. 2-at will trigger the flow state consistently before you compete or any other time you want to feel and perform like you're superhuman. These exercises help you find what Bruce Lee described as emotional content to put the secret power in sport and play from your heart. As you probably noticed by now, the SuperHuman Code may be the only step-by-step system anyone can use to trigger the optional state of performance flow state on the market today. Here's what you can expect to feel practicing the SuperHuman Code daily. Within the first session, you'll feel a euphoric feeling like going for a good run or receiving some great news. Newfound excitement, enthusiasm, as well as increased concentration, focus, and memory. During the first week, users report the ability to maintain the flow state longer while performing the exercises. A more focused outlook on life, as if the stress of time is taken away and you're feeling more and more in the moment. Gratitude and appreciation for the little things in life, as well as improved ability to deal with whatever is thrown at you from the outside world. Within the second week, you'll notice improved coordination and confidence, as well as feeling dramatically reduced stress levels. Increased abilities in your sport, clearly realizing what you need to do to improve performance. You become more relaxed, less anxious, more centered. You're more connected to your body and experience dramatic performance improvements with seemingly less effort. After 30 days, you'll benefit from an uplifted mood throughout your day, with comments from peers regarding marked improvement in hand-eye coordination and balance, although it seems like you're not trying as hard. You'll enjoy natural, effortless confidence in previously very extreme challenges. Instead of feeling rushed under pressure, you'll feel what to do with little conscious effort more frequently, making the optimal moves. After sticking to the Superhuman Code for 90 days or more, things get really exciting. Your teammates and friends will be stumped while trying to guess what you're taking. Competitors may get jealous and start rumors you are taking performance-enhancing drugs like steroids and amphetamines. And when confronting you, not accepting "no, I'm clean" for an answer. Achieving new goals becomes easier while the old feelings of anxiety and stress are replaced with excitement to see what you accomplished today. Taking the risks necessary for success doesn't seem so scary anymore. Good luck seems to just happen as achievements and rewards seem to fall right into your lap. Perhaps you're concerned that the Superhuman Code, with all of its groundbreaking peak performance benefits, will cost you quite a bit. And you'd be correct. Well, at least it should cost a pretty penny. After all, the Superhuman Code has already helped thousands of people achieve their dreams faster and easier than ever. Yet, I'll get to the price in just a few moments. First, I want to share a few specific perks this patented system can give you. You'll learn the secret key to taking your athletic abilities to superhuman levels by feeling and properly focusing strong emotion. This game changer alone is worth the investment in the Superhuman Code. Also, you'll benefit from learning how to avoid negative thought and feeding your dark side. Plus, the pendulum breathing principle for nulling pain and speeding up recovery. The price of the Superhuman Code sold by itself is $149. Yet you're not just receiving the Superhuman Code today. Because you've shown guts and determination by watching this presentation, I'm going to sweeten the deal by tossing in another incredible bonus, free, just by ordering today. The first gift you'll be receiving today is Jay Jordan's Superhuman Code Diet, a complete diet solution to support superhuman performance. It sells separately for $47. Yours free today. Now, it should be crystal clear why the Superhuman Code has a retail value of $149, and that's excluding the incredible bonuses. And when you add in the bonus diet program, the retail value of the Superhuman Code is $196. However, just for watching this presentation today, I have a much better deal coming your way, so keep watching because it won't last much longer. Of course, you could choose to continue down the path you're on right now and end up spending 10, 20, even 100 times more than the investment you'll make today in the Superhuman Code in mediocrity. Then there's the frustration of coming in second place to yourself. And let's not forget the lost opportunities in sports, which you'll never really know for sure. And if you could have made it, that's a real killer. And neither of us see that as your future, right? So let's just make this an easy decision for you today, okay? I feel you deserve to know why I'm offering you such a massive discount today. Let me share my vision with you. It's a cause I'm inviting you to join today, along with the thousands of others who are ready to realize their true potential. Look, you deserve to know why I'm slashing the retail price of the Superhuman Code today. I came up with a really unique way to inspire action because I have a dream of seeing everyone achieve their peak potential in sport and help bring sport to the next level without steroids and other performance-enhancing drugs. And with this take action now mentality, you can actually be a part of a cause that's helping thousands. How? A few years ago, I created a cause to help improve competitive sport through the mind, because I'm sick of all the drugs in sport and the damage it's causing our youth. Have a look at the vision. To take sport performance to the next level through the mind rather than the needle. And educate and demonstrate the future of sport performance lies in the mind. I decided I absolutely need to let as many folks like you join in on this cause. One I call Warriors for Drug-Free Sport. Our vision is the near future mind principles will offer greater performance enhancement than is possible with drugs. The good news? That means a much lower price for you today, because frankly, I want you to join my cause and I refuse to let finances stop you. That means you will not be paying the retail value of $196 for the Superhuman Code today. Not even close. It's not even going to be half that price. It's not even going to be $50. Your total investment today, including the Superhuman Code plus all the bonuses you now see on the screen, is now just one payment of only $19. Look below this presentation right now. Click on the orange order button that says Get the Code to lock in your discounted price today for only $19. Listen, don't decide right now. Take advantage of my unconditional triple guarantee. Just try the Superhuman Code for 60 days. If you do not feel you're taking your game to a higher level than you ever have, or if you do not find our service and attention to your satisfaction top-notch, or even if you don't like my accent or my radical enthusiasm, no worries. I'll refund every penny invested today. No questions asked, no hassles, and no hard feelings. Look below this video right now. Click on the orange button that says Get the Code and lock in your discounted price today. Just have a look at what Mike Christopherson did using the Superhuman Code. I have added a few short exercises and cut my training time nearly in half. I never would have believed the improvements. I am more rested, more focused, and have eliminated the overtraining injuries. The Superhuman Code has breathed a second wind into my athletic career. Gianpaolo De Gregorio says, "Last thing I wanted was more theory and studying. The Superhuman Code is a take-action program, and the results have been life-changing. By properly training my mind, I have improved my speed and balance with actually less time in the gym." Stephen Duncan of Balanced Fitness and Nutrition says, "The highly trained pro-level athletes I deal with, we are constantly battling the law of diminishing returns to shave off a few milliseconds here or a quarter inch there. Plus, if you act now before this presentation ends, I'm going to include this free super bonus worth $29.99. Absolutely free. Instant flow. Induce past state of flow. And that brings your total value to over $226. Yet just by taking action today, the entire Superhuman Code with all the bonuses plus the Superhuman bonus is yours for only $19. Remember, it's not just a fantastic bargain you'll be receiving today. You'll be joining in the Warriors for Drug-Free Sport cause. Plus, you'll join the ever-growing Superhuman Code family of satisfied customers. And you'll even make some wonderful new friends along the way, like-minded folks like you who are dedicated to athletic success. Click on the orange button that says Get the Code and lock in your discounted price today. You'll be granted immediate access to everything. The Superhuman Code and all the bonuses, plus your free super bonus, instant flow, which alone is worth over $30. Here's what will happen the moment you click on the orange Get the Code button below this video. First, you'll be taken to our 100% secure checkout page, which looks like this. Then, after you order, you can select the add-ons you prefer to help you achieve your goals even faster. Finally, you'll arrive at our secure members area, which looks like this. Remember, you've been struggling consistently to reach your athletic goals far too long, and the pain of continuing without taking action will only lead to more despair, more frustration, and continued self-doubt. Yet, all of this can be avoided beginning today simply by applying the step-by-step code found in the Superhuman Code. Picture right now the moment you finally have the answer you've been looking for as you begin your journey to performance freedom. You feel alive, full of energy, seeing success at every turn. You'll see and experience your peak performance state happening today. You're experiencing the life you deserve at long last. Yes, it's true. Your athletic plateaus up until today has largely been no fault of your own. It's true that you've been lied to in the past about quick fix solutions. The fad programs you may have tried. And then there's all those false promises no one stands behind. However, today marks your day to take responsibility, to take the action necessary to put an end to the lies, and begin anew on a real plan that simply works. Yet, unlike all those phony peak performance courses and solutions, this one is guaranteed to work for you. Try the Superhuman Code for 60 full days on me and see the results you desire or pay nothing. Plus, you're always just minutes away from an answer from our friendly support staff. It's not every day a world-class athlete knocks on your door and is willing to take you under their wing and reveal their secrets. We live in the most fiercely competitive time in history. If you have weakness in your game, feel anxious when you compete, please act decisively. Jay Jordan, Fitness Mavericks, Inc. So you've bought the Superhuman Code. What do you do first? This. Look through the table of contents and check out the Quick Start so you can dive in ASAP and get started seeing results. The Quick Start will guarantee you begin right where you need to start to experience the flow state on command, on your way to feeling and performing your best. Remember, along with the Superhuman Code, you'll also be receiving the Superhuman Code diet plan to give your body what it requires to support the serotonin and endorphin production of the flow state, and the Instant Flow bonus meditation tracks. Just do not put this off 1 second longer, and here's why. First, as you will recall, I lowered the price of the Superhuman Code for you by over 150%, just so you can get in today. Yet, eventually, I'm going to have to increase the price back to retail where it deserves to be. So act now before that happens. Also, you don't want to feel left out if my free Super Bonus Instant Flow is no longer available, as it won't be for much longer, at least for free. Only the first comers get access to this bonus. Everyone else will be out of luck. And let's remember, unless you take action now, today, you may never take action. You may do what so many others do and put it off. You know, for a few more days, which turns into months, even years. And procrastinating isn't only wasting precious time you can never get back. Every day is putting the odds higher and higher against you ever achieving your dreams. So let's make sure you get what you really want. And let's just face the facts. Do the only smart thing left for you to do. Take advantage of this limited time offer while you still can. And wisely get on the right path today to achieving superhuman performance consciously. And like clockwork, using this simple, proven step-by-step strategy.